Hey guys, Laura here. I know I haven't done a video in a long time. Life has been a little crazy, but I'm sending this one out today and I'm getting her ready. And I just wanted to show you a little bit about ponytail wigs. I know I've done a video on them before, but some things that might help you style it, like if you do wash and it's kind of poofy and it's not going back, or you get it in the mail and it's not going back the way you want it to, it doesn't have enough baby hairs, blah, blah, blah. First of all, you got to get yourself a head off of like Amazon, 20 bucks. Get it the same size as your circumference or maybe even smaller. I wouldn't go bigger because if you ever dry it or you leave it on it longer, it can and probably will stretch the lace, okay? So do that. Also order yourself some of these pens, little pens that you stick. Do not stick it in the lace after it's been trimmed. This lace has not been trimmed, so I'm putting it down lower to hold it on. Otherwise, you're gonna have to put it in the cap and make sure it's not in the lace part because you can make a hole, okay? Has to be in the fabric. Then you do it like by the ear tabs if you wanted to, and you can find the edge of where the cap is and the lace and you can put it there, okay? Also, for ponytail wigs, well, all of them, but definitely ponytail wigs, you gotta put at least one down at the nape of the neck to hold it on. Otherwise, it'll pop right off the mannequin head. All right, so not expensive to get yourself set up if you're a wig wearer, and if you can get yourself a tripod. This is my cheaper one. The swivel part in it often breaks on these quickly. So if you're not a hairstylist, you probably don't want to get my $400, $500 one. You want to get a cheaper one on Amazon. You can get them for like $50 or under. Just be gentle with them because eventually that ball joint wears out. All right, there's that thing. So when you put it up in a ponytail wig, or ponytail, it's a pony wig, right? You can kind of wear them down, but you'll see the bump in the back. When you put it up, you know, if you get it from me, you can ask I'll ask you, how much baby hair do you want? And then you can tell me, you know, I want this much or that much. It's good to I put the curls in before I put it up. So you want to get yourself a good brush. There's so many on Amazon that you can get. Try not to grab the baby hairs when you put it on. If the baby hairs are already pulled back in it, then you're just going to go through it and pull the baby hairs out. Okay, so you want to try and get that as smooth as you can all the way around. And the tighter of these, the better. So these are cute, but sometimes they don't hold the hair quite as much. Now, if you try and put these on your head rather than on a mannequin head, I do think it's harder to get it up in a higher ponytail. Okay, see how that went up? I've already worked on her a little bit, curling her. You want to put heat protectant all over it. So if you want a little bit of hold, this is a good one for hold. I have most of these on my blog, which is themainspot.net, and my store is themainspot.store. It's spelled M-A-N-E. Okay, so anyway, I have most of these. That one's got hold. This one's got like smooth shine. Can you see that? It's blowout spray, and this one has got some oil in it, so it makes it really silky. But if you want it to hold, then you're gonna do get one with a little bit of hold in it, and it helps the curls hold better. Okay, so you want to pull all the baby hairs out. If this isn't going back smooth enough after you put your spray on, you're just going to take it at like this one. I keep it 100 or 320. Okay, I rarely go up higher than 320 because I just like to protect my hair. And I always use high-end European textured hair, which is like silky soft, and I just want to keep it good. So see, I'm just doing this you can go through the whole thing in the direction of the hair, you know, that you want the hair to go. So this will help it go up in an easier ponytail wig than it being like blah everywhere. You just take it like right at the nape and slowly work it up as if you were, you know, like straightening it or whatever. This helps me immensely getting all the hair, because if it dried down, which of course you're gonna dry it down after you wash it, it's probably going to be a little poofy. It's not going to go in the direction that you want it to as well, okay? So just go over your whole wig like this to get it going in the right direction. All right, so she's already been done some, so she's pretty good. All right, so once you've done that, You can always put more curl in the ponytail wig afterwards. Of course, I have heat protectant all throughout this wig. Then you just you find your little layers if you have layers, and you can add a few more curls. But I typically curl the whole thing when it's down, or maybe even straighten it a little bit if it did have a little bit of poof to it. Okay, so you put more of those. This is my favorite curling iron. It's Bionic, and it is the long barrel 1.25 inches. Okay, lots of places you can get it. Sometimes Amazon has them on sale, and also Ulta Beauty, and you can return it with those places, okay? That's my favorite. I'm gonna put her down. And what else am I gonna show you? All right, so I'm gonna teach you how to cut more baby hairs. I have this cool little device that I got from a professional site. So it's got all different, oh, what do you call those? You know, ways to, thicknesses. Or you can just get shears, do sharp shears, and then be careful with them. You can get pretty darn good shears on Amazon. Like these were $300, but you can get ones that are a lot cheaper. You can get them up to $800, or you can get them for like $30 off of Amazon. Just make sure they're sharp, and you only use them for things like trimming the hair or lace, okay? I think it's better to get shorter shears for trimming the lace personally, especially if you're new to it. Get yourself a brush like this. Who's this one from? Chronicles of Blonde. This is Lady I take courses from. But anyway, use this, and you know, you can just brush out the baby hairs a little bit, go around it, brush out, and you can find out how many baby hairs I've cut in it by doing this. If it's not enough baby hairs and you want more, then I will cut more. Okay, so she's got pretty good baby hair, but I wanted to get a little bit of the blonde out. She's going out to her new home today, so I want her to be nice and pretty and ready for my customer. Okay, now these hairs, if you put them back too much with the curling iron, then you go in the opposite direction, right? You just bring it down. You can put a little curl in it if you want, but you just bring it back, these back down so they hang better down if you have put them up. Get that other hair in it, okay? These you can curl them. I think it's better kind of to not curl them. Sometimes if you curl them, they look a little bit funny. So you can curl them a little bit, but see how there's some strays here? And let's say like every time you pull them down, a little bit extra is going to come down with it. It's just how it works. So if you say, hey, I actually like that piece of hair down like that, or I need more because my sideburns are showing. And that's why I like to know, like if you're getting a wig from me, tell me. You need to communicate and say, I need this or that done to it, and I can do it. I want the knots bleached, or I usually bleach knots, but anyway. So those are all down using this. And then let's say that there's a little bit more that you want to cut in here. You just do a little side cut. Can you see what I'm doing here? You just do a little side cut, and you use your thumb. And you got to practice just moving your thumb, but you just use your thumb, and you don't want to drag it really. You want to just kind of, just like that on it, okay? So this is how I do my wigs. She needs this brought back down. So, of course, I'm getting another phone call on my other phone. I do real estate and wigs, so I always have something going on. Somebody's always calling me on one of my phones. All right, so I think she looks pretty good. I'm showing you with scissors rather than that other device because a lot of you probably are not going to get that device. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit extra. I don't know how much she wants yet, and if she wants more, then I'll just do more. So you just pull out the pieces like where you want it, where you want more hair. Can you see what I'm doing? And you just, like that. It's really easy. You do the same thing if you want to thin it out. Probably should watch some videos if you're going to thin it out yourself, though, just so you don't, you know, mess it up or whatever. You don't want to mess up your wig. And then these, I'd like to get down a little bit flatter to the head here. So you just take your thing. And once you, the beautiful thing about ponytail wigs is once you get them the way you want them and you have one of these mannequin heads, if it's the right size, you know, that matches your, the same size, same length as your head, then all you do is take it off and put it back on the mannequin head. You really don't have to do a whole lot to it. Okay, you don't have to do a whole lot to it. That's the beauty of them. You just take it off. If you have it on one of the mannequin heads, so you can get styrofoam ones as well, just to store them on. They don't, they're not as good for styling though, for styling your wig. So anyway, here she is, and I'm just gonna work with it a little bit more to get these hairs to lay a little bit flatter. But again, you spend half an hour or something getting your wig ready. You probably don't even need that much time to do it. Then you don't have to do anything in the future, except maybe if you want to add a few more cute little curls in the ponytail part. And again, you can wear these down. I have clients that wear them down, but customers, clients, I don't know. I usually, I guess it's a customer for wigs, but I say clients so often because of my real estate clients. But anyway, that's how you do it. And if there's other videos you want, please let me know. I've been slacking on them because I've had a lot going on. So, but let me know what you need and I can make you guys customs now. I'm getting better at honing in on, the coloring and the cutting and all that kind of stuff. So I'm more comfortable doing customs depending on what it is. I mean, if it's out of my scope, I'm going to refer it out. I can get the wig, I can start it. If there's other stuff you want, I can refer you to somebody else if there's something in particular. But I can do most things. So, all right, that's it. Have a great day. Let me know what you need. Remember, if you're on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind, like, subscribe to my channel, share it with anybody that you think would get benefit. All right, have a great day.